Hi, good morning. Happy Monday. Today's March 29th, and this is the third video that I'll put out. So today, very excited to be talking about Momentum Mondays and why I love Mondays. Also show you a little bit about my process when it comes to swing trading, show you some technology, and hopefully help you become a better trader. So let's get to it. I'm on a rigid time schedule today, so I hadn't had a lot of time to prepare for this, but I just want to show you kind of off the cuff exactly what I do on Mondays and how my process works. The way we're going to get started is, if you've been following my website, you'll know that on Mondays I publish what I call Momentum Monday swing trades. So the first thing, I'm going to actually take this out of here and show you that Mondays are typically institutionally a little bit lower when it comes to volume, and I've already mentioned, but I love trading on Tuesdays at 9:30 to 9:40 a.m. Central Time. So what I do is I go to, Fidelity Active Trader Pro, and I have a stock screener here that is based on some momentum technicals. And what I do is I take these stocks, I screenshot them. The better trader you are, the more often you take screenshots, and you will notice that we got to leverage technology, and the best thing to do is to find the stocks that are either breaking up to the upwards or the downwards, and then also look down here where it talks about, or where you can see, particularly at Active Trader Pro, which I do recommend, completely free, Fidelity, best company, best product in my opinion. So you can see the amount of volume that's coming in early on the Monday. This typically sets the trend for the week. You can see that all the indices are down. You can see that there's more declining than there are advancing stocks. And we'll see if this continues, and that confirms whether or not I decide to buy tomorrow. So I'm planning on taking a screenshot of this and posting it to my website. I'm not going to get close enough for everybody to read everything here. The only reason is that I've got to get you guys bought in. So basically what we have going on here is I'm giving you the keys. You got to at least turn the doorknob. That's how I feel about it. So sorry, but that's the way it's going to go. Anywho, so what I'll do is I'll take a look at certain volume metrics, certain price metrics, and that is a good indicator of what is moving on the news. And as we all know, fundamentals is the F word nowadays. No one, to me, fundamentals aren't the best thing to trade off of unless you're a long-term buy-hold investor, which that's not what we're doing here on this channel. So I did want to show you that first. You can check out EVERBULLISH.com. I'm waiting till 9 o'clock, but like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, so I wanted to get this video started early. Secondarily, part of my process, and hopefully we can all pick up on this here in a minute, is I'm going to show you another piece of technology. So got my calendar here. If you don't have one of those, you're probably not a good enough trader to be learning all this stuff yet. First thing you got to buy is a calendar. Second thing is I use my iPad, but you can use your phone. Unfortunately, I'm recording on my phone. So every second of every day, I have every stock, every commodity, and everything that I'm looking at in the palm of my hands. I do it using an app that is not a sponsor of this video. Not yet, hopefully one day. So let me show you that piece of it. I'll show you some of my open tabs, and then we'll talk about the stocks that I'm trading, update you on the canal and other trades going on for this week. Like I said, so swing trading is basically defined by most traders that I know, most good traders, as 2 weeks to 2 months. I go from 2 days to 2 weeks in most of my swing trades, but I'm also trading highly leveraged securities. Either big time momentum movers like the ones that we're going to see on my stock screens here, and the ones that I'm going to cross-reference with my ready list. But the point here is that swing trading is, in my opinion, not worth doing if you're just going to try to scalp. That's a different type of trading. I will make a video about that in the future. So let me keep going with my train of thought there when it comes to my process. So every Monday morning, part of my process is waking up before the market and running a stock screener, and the one that I'm using is based on volume as a certain percentage, as well as price movement. You'll see the exact metrics when you visit EVERBULLISH.com and go to the stock screener page. But to kind of talk about technology for a minute and how to gain your edge, I'm pulling up my iPad. I hope everybody can see that. What I have here is I've got my finance app, my finance folder, and within there I've got Market Watch, Yahoo Finance, Fidelity, which is who I broker through, trade through, and I also have Stockmaster. This is the best app in the world. I know them all. Again, I've worked in the industry. I've used them all. Holy crap, Bitcoin just hit 58. That is incredible. So the things are going to be looking good today. Another reason I love Monday. So there are thousands and thousands of ways to quote stock prices out there. Google is a good one, believe it or not. Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, Motley Fool, your broker app, TD, Robinhood, all that other stuff. The fact is that this Stockmaster app is the absolutely best one. I'll show you why. It's 100% free. Don't pay for the extra one until they start sponsoring me. But so this is obviously the price of Bitcoin that I have pulled up. I don't know if you can see that, but easy enough. I will go to my watch list once downloaded. And then I have my watch list. This is what I take screenshots of and show you guys on Tuesdays of what I'm actually trading. So this is my watch list. What I'll do, going back to why this is great. This shows you current prices and after hour prices better than any other website. It's the easiest chart. It's all point and touch. It's available on your cell phone as well as on your iPad. And the greatest thing about it is that you get 3 different watch lists. With the free version, you also get, I think it's up to 50 stocks per watch list. So on here, I have 150 stocks. On my cell phone, I have 150 stocks. On my other iPad, I have 150 stocks. And then I have that times 3. So I can watch 1,000 stocks. Real simple, green, red. I can set alerts. I can look at the option chain. I'll stop patting that on the back too much. But what I'm going to do here within my trading strategy is, remember, I'm looking for breakouts. On a swing trade, you want to buy what's moving on heavy volume. And you also, in my opinion, you want to buy what's highly volatile. So I have a ton of stocks here. I've got QS, I've got LABU, I've got XBI, I've got GBTC. I've got my 2 favorite trades that I'm going to continue to keep touting. SOS, and I have RIDE. So one of them is a play on Bitcoin, one of them is a play on EV, and one of those, which you all know is my favorite stock of this entire year. So I can check it anytime I want. You fire up the app, you look at it, and it's great. But what I need to do to make this something that's tradable is not just trade my 2 favorite stocks, I need to trade all these bad boys. So what I'll do is I just set my iPad up right next to my computer, and I take a screenshot at 9 o'clock Central Time of the volume momentum breakout screener that I have and that I publish, and that I just showed you. And I'll cross-reference what's going up and what's going down, and also take note of if any of those are on any of my watch lists. It takes less than 5 minutes to get really good at this, especially the more in tune you get with the app. And it shows RSI, which is my favorite indicator for momentum breakouts. That's the relative strength index or indicator. It also shows MACD, and it shows it in a histogram instead of histogram bar graph instead of all the other methods of showing it. So I have my MACD set at 20 and 50, as most people do. I have my RSIs at 14 and 28 periods. So, no, I'm sorry, 2 standard deviations at 14 periods. Anyway, this is how I'm quoting things so quickly when I'm making these videos. So that's a bit of my process. I will make a master video in the future about exactly the day from beginning to end as a professional trader. And I'll put that up as well, but I got to grow the following first, and I don't want to go out there and play Stairway as my first song and leave everybody wanting more. So, all right, let's keep it moving here. I mentioned I used Fidelity Active Trader Pro. One is because that company, in my opinion, has the best products and services out there. 2 is because they have the best execution. And then 3 is because of their software. I know a lot of happy idiots out there that are TD guys or Vanguard guys or BlackRock guys or whatever, but I think Swim is the big one. Maybe it's a little bit better of a software, but honestly, my brain's not big enough to wrap my head around all the intricacies you can do. You shouldn't be trading that unless you have an incredible amount of capital anyway. And I don't think that their edge in software it can make up for what Fidelity provides as far as execution on price trading. It's just simple. That's the way it works. So that's the reason I use it. I mentioned watch lists that I use on the Stockmaster app, and then the ready list is what I make as one of my watch lists within Stockmaster, and then I cross-reference the stocks that I'm giving you for free and looking at. So right now, as we're talking, the market just opened. It's 8:40. We got 5 stocks that I recognize on my stock screener, and 2 of them that are on my watch list. So I'll move those to my ready list. One of them is Restoration Hardware. The other one is USCR, and actually 3 now, MTSL. These are stocks that are trending up. If I change my screener to stocks that are trending down on the same price movement and the same volume movement, we'll look at you got a good trend of the breadth of the market, and I can publish this video and you'll know what the market's doing in real time. There's more downtrending stocks just as a percentage of the entire market. So there's about, what's that, maybe 15, 16 downtrends and probably 10 or 12 uptrends. So to me, that's going to set the tone for the week on where we're going. All right, let's put that to bed and talk about the trades that I have, the trades that I make, and then a little nugget for how to play this Suez debacle that's actually finally working out. So we'll start with that. Apparently, they freed a bit of the ship in the Suez to the point where they might be able to get some boats around it. I'm great on that. I love that. I think it's fantastic, and I think the trade rationale still stand up because there has been some disruption. It's not going to be as long as we thought. It's also going to give companies like Ride a bit of an excuse in the event that they don't make it to their deadline. I still think that they will. I do know that they have some microprocessors that they're putting in their trucks that do come from China. They then tried to manufacture them themselves, wasted a little bit of money, decided to buy them back from China. It's a price thing. We can't have $95 an hour labor sitting around making a simple circuit board. So when we can buy one for $5 and have it shipped over here. Still bullish on Ride, still bullish on SOS. Here's some other things that I'm bullish on. This is actually a tip from a friend. I've told you, never listen to anybody that doesn't have their money invested in the same security and has been trading for at least 6 months. The person that gave this to me, I completely trust. And it's CMC. Is the ticker symbol CMC. It's a metal company. They do specific metals, hard metals. There's another one that's in the same space, MT. And this is a play on the Suez. This is a play on energy. This is a play on new technology, clean energy, and the revolution that's happening as far as tech and SPACs. So I love those. Throw them on your watch list. I've got them on my ready list. Until they come up on this screener, I'm not going to move on. So that's a big part of my process. Hopefully I'm carrying my point through on this video. Going back to SOS. SOS Limited is the company that does cloud computing and blockchain technology through the cloud. And we know that there's a whole bunch of places in this space. They recently moved into also Bitcoin mining. So I put it in the same category as Riot and MARA and RIOT, which is Riot. MARA is Marathon Patent Group. These are companies that are laying the groundwork, the axes and the shovels, so to speak, as far as Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin is a limited resource. 2024 is when the last one will be, quote, printed. And we're seeing all these institutions jumping on it. It just hit 58, which I know a guy who called that on their Friday video. And just like with gold, or just like with coal, or just like with natural gas or anything else, buying SOS is kind of like buying the pipelines for a gas company, or buying the mines to get traction on the gold industry, or silver mines for silver, or coal mines for coal, or farms for the price of beef. There's a leveraging effect that happens when you own the axes and the shovels, and the price of what you're mining goes up. Simple, easy way to get 2 to 3 times levered action, particularly for a swing trade if you were in the case, and then you could throw options on it too. So that's what I'm doing. I cannot keep these videos at less than 5 minutes, so we're running up on 14. EVERBULLISH.com. I am Chase at EVERBULLISH, also known as the Stock Sherpa. I'm having a great Monday. I hope you are too, and things are moving in the direction that we'd hope. So please like, continue to follow, subscribe. The quality of these videos is only going to get better. Love it if you subscribe to my personal website, blog investing letter, or took a look at my premium portfolios. Final plug. Premium portfolio. All 3 of my portfolios are beating their index. One of my favorite statistics that I pulled up, so as of the beginning of March, which is the last time my third-party verified results came out, the EVERBULLISH 1 all-stock portfolio, which is not an equal weight, but very, very close to an equal weight with a couple tweaks to it, is beating the Fidelity Contra Fund by over 580 basis points as of the beginning of March. Fidelity Contra Fund, in my opinion, is the best fund out there that anybody can buy. Mine is only $75 versus the 0.7% expense ratio. So on 100 grand in the Contra Fund, you'd be paying 750 bucks. Mine's 75 bucks. That's where I got my pricing from, and I'm beating by 500 basis points, which is over 5%, which most fund managers would kill their brother-in-law for. So check that out. Check out the Ever Bullish Advantage. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get rich. All right, see ya.